What's good, Knicks Nation? Knicks have a tough night in the office as they drop another game at home to a sub 500 team. Cooper Flag looked amazing. Max Christie looked like Klay Thompson. And the Knicks looked like they were the Dallas Mavericks. Man, I don't know what I watched tonight. This was crazy. Cooper Flag. No, the other brother, Marshall. Downhill. I swear, he looked like Jaylen Brown. The Knicks' three-point defense has to be the worst in the league. Has to be the worst in the league. The team looked out of sync. Jalen Brunson trying to galvanize the troops. Who would have thought that with Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson back, the Knicks would get smacked, not just lose the game, get smacked at home. Minus 10.5. Listen, man, we're going to talk about that and more on tonight's post-game call-up show. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan, and I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest. And you know the vibes, man. Tell a friend, we live. Yeah, unfortunately, I wish it would have been under different circumstances. I guess I gotta eat crow, man, because I said, yo, we could win 7 out of the next 9. And while we still could, I severely doubt it. Not dropping the one game that I thought that you would not lose. Man, big time salute to everybody in the building early, all the channel members. I see you, the best executive producer, the producer of the year, Maxine in the house. Salute to all the channel members, everybody in here early. I see you, Buzzer Beater. I see you, Mellow Mike. I see, who else was up in here? JJ, I see you guys. Man, 646-995-8389. If I miss your call, I will call you back. I just gotta unpack what we saw for a little bit. Guys, can you explain to me how this Knicks team that's supposed to be the 4th best offense in basketball manages to go under 100 points 2 nights in a row? Someone had to explain that to me. You know what? Let me get into some calls, man. Man, listen. Man, it's gonna be some fire. It's gonna be some fire in New York City, man. And listen, I'm gonna tell you, man. I gotta change the overlay, but I'm gonna show you the question I got on the next overlay. But I'm going there tonight. Is it time to put Leon Rose on the hot seat? That's where we going tonight. All right. That's where, that's where we're going tonight. Hello, caller.
What's up, man? What's up, man?
What's going on, man? Yo, man, state your name. Let the people know where you calling from, brother.
My name is Sumi. I'm calling from Jamaica, Queens, man. I don't want to take up too much of your time. You know,
Go ahead.
this is your show, not mine, man. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. After what I saw today, I'm a little concerned. So, me as a Knicks fan, the Knicks mean a lot to me. You know what I'm trying to say. But
Right.
that being said, I'm losing some hope. So I need some words of encouragement from you. I don't know what it is, man. Like, do you think it's like a trade? Do you think the Knicks team could turn this around? Do you think it's the front office? Like what do you think it could be, man? Because
Well, because you
the stars are not aligning.
Mhm.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Listen, if you want me to be optimistic, it's hard to be optimistic right now. But if you want me to be optimistic, what I can say is this.
Mm-hmm.
It's only one game. It's the first game back where this is the first time we had everybody played in the same game. There's no excuse. We got cooked. Don't get it
Mm-hmm.
twisted. I'm not excusing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bad look.
Yeah,
But
well, my bad to interrupt you, man, but
yeah,
what a bum ass, oh, my bad for cursing,
yeah,
but
watch the
what,
language. But go ahead.
yeah, yo, what a injured Mavs. We lost with injured Mavs, bro. That is
Yeah,
crazy.
second unit.
Exactly, man. My
Yeah.
bad, bro. My bad. I don't mean to take up too much of your time, but I'm
Yeah.
depressed right now to a certain
No, I
extent. You know what
got
I'm
you.
trying to say?
I know I got you, man. It's hard to not be depressed with the way these guys performed tonight. You know, we got trolls and all these people coming for our necks, and we trying to defend these guys,
Yeah.
and they come out looking like that at home. It's one thing to lose, but
Mm-hmm.
to get smacked the way you got smacked to the Mavericks, yeah, that's bad, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's
So
bad.
listen, man, I'm gonna let you go, and
Okay.
I want you to, as well as unpacking whatever you need to unpack. I would like to also hear your ideas in terms of solutions.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's potential trades. Like, really give your thoughts, man. Because I tune in to the Nocturnal Knicks. I tune
Yes.
into the early morning Knicks show that you have going on that you
Yep.
just do
Blue
out
and
of nowhere,
orange.
man. Like, I really support your show. I love the production you and Maxine put on. Like, you guys really give a culture to the Knicks, man. So keep doing what you're doing, brother. I'ma holla at you, all right?
I appreciate that, brother.
All right,
Take
man.
care. All
Later.
right.
Later.
Peace. All right. Good call. Good call. I'm gonna answer his question before we get to the next call. If there is a ray of optimism, if there is a ray of optimism, this is the first time we've seen these guys together. I don't know if that's gonna make you feel better. I'm just stating the fact. Secondly, we still got what should be a favorable stretch of games coming up. And hopefully this lights some fire and desire under them. You know, I mean, realistically, it's embarrassing, bro. Like, you're on national TV, bro. I watched it on MSG, but you're on national TV looking like this. Let's get to the next call, brother. Oh my God. 646-995-8389. Let's see if this brother's ready to answer.
Yo,
JJ.
yo, what's good, brother? What's going on, man?
Yo, what the hell happened, bro?
Oh,
I'm eating crow tonight, bro. I'm here talking about we gonna come back, we gonna bounce
yeah,
back. Got me doing an hour and a half live for these
damn, man.
clowns,
These
and they let
clown,
me
right,
down,
right. That's what they are, clowns, man. They got you out here looking bad, and you're right. You should have been right, but unfortunately, this team just sucks, yo. They suck, straight up. They're a bad team. They're a
bro.
bad team. This core, it's over, man. Over. Blow it up now. Wingstop,
Mm.
get them out of here. Ship them out. Ship them out. Wingstop.
How bad of a blow are we talking about? Are we talking about like the starting
No
five
untouchable.
besides Brunson,
No
or
untouchables. No
ooh, we going
untouchables.
there tonight? Okay,
We're going there. There's no untouchables. None.
screw it. Listen, I'm going there tonight. Is it time to put Leon
Yeah.
Rose on the hot seat?
Oh yeah.
Let's
Oh
stop playing
yeah.
games. Is
Let
it
let
time to put the
yes.
guy who doesn't speak to the media on the
Yes.
hot seat?
Yes. He built a terrible roster. Okay. Overpaid OG contract wise, right? Over
Right.
200 million. You never know what you're gonna get. You know, you gave up 5 picks for a fourth option. Terrible trade. Awful, awful trade. The cat trade, we lost physicality, we lost toughness. And yeah, this is just a bad roster, man. We're too
Mm,
slow. They don't play together. It's
I'm
like,
gonna talk
okay,
about that.
my turn, your turn. The bench upgrades we thought we were getting, that hasn't
Upgrades.
happened. Yeah. All right, where's campaign at, yo? I'll take campaign back. Yo,
Oh my god.
yeah, man, I don't even know. This is just awful, awful, man. It's time to make changes everywhere. Front office, roster, It's done, man. It's done. It's over. No
Mm.
untouchables. No untouchables. Because
So so are
this is a disgrace.
so are we black? Are we back in the playing? Well, we never been in the play, but are we back
Oh,
to like them
oh
days
yeah.
of teetering on the
I'm about
postseason?
to go look at the tank standings. That's where I'm at.
Wow.
They'll get me a lottery pick because this team is garbage, yo. Yeah, blow this team up, man. Blow this team all the
Damn.
way up. Yeah, I have to go
Damn.
there. It's over, man. This core is done, though. It's done. They're weak.
So
Wingstop.
yeah, go ahead.
Start there. Start there at Wingstop. Ship them out of here. Ship them
Get them
both
up
out of
out
there.
of here.
Get them up out of here, quick.
Do you have at
Wingstop.
least one target for me?
Giannis.
Okay.
You know, everybody says, "Oh, all these same people. Oh no, I don't want Giannis. I want to keep. OG. I want to keep Mikal. You want to keep these bums?
Mm.
Come on, man. You must be crazy. I would trade these dudes for a ham sandwich right now. Get them out of here, man. Out of here. Kyle Bridges is the softest player in the NBA. The softest. Who have they stopped? Wingstop. They can't stop a cold, man. Dump them. Dump them fast. Yeah, get them out.
Wow.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough. OG can't hit a
Man.
wide open shot to save his life. Can't dribble. These guys don't stop nothing. Who do they stop? OG and Macau. I don't see them stop nothing. Straight up. Yeah,
The
this is
Phoenix Suns. What do you guys say about the Phoenix? I mean, the Dallas Mavericks. What do you guys say about the Mavericks, the worst 3-point shooting team, looking like the
right,
best 3-point shooting team tonight?
right, right. Because they're all wide open. Klay Thompson, yeah, he's not Klay of old, but if you're gonna leave him wide open, he's gonna hurt you. You know, I don't know. I don't, you know, whenever Marshall sees us, I don't know what we ever did to him, but you know, whenever he sees the
they
Knicks, I'm
said
gonna cook
they
this
said he
dude.
was averaging. They said he averaged 28 points a game against us.
That's crazy.
28
You
points a
know,
game.
who's my man they got in the trade, the Luka trade? He couldn't miss a shot. You know, this is just I don't know, man, but there has to be serious changes, serious changes. No untouchables. I'm sorry.
Mm,
Anyone can go because this is disgraceful. I'm pissed, but I respect you. I respect the show, so I'm not gonna
right.
curse. But yeah, I'm hot, man. I'm straight up
No
hot.
doubt, man. Listen, I appreciate you,
Yeah.
JJ, man. Great call.
All
Even
right,
though
man.
it's
Appreciate you, man.
bad energy, but great call. I appreciate it though.
Appreciate you, brother.
Big time salute. Keep the
All right,
calls
man.
coming. All right. Salute. Keep the calls coming. 646-995-8389. Man, yo, the Knicks are so bad tonight that my screen is just I can't even move my screen. So we got to keep the screen like this all night. And we're just going to talk it out. If I need to go to research mode, I'll just read it out. But you guys can keep the calls coming. I'm going to keep rocking like this until the wheels fall off. But yo, honestly, y'all, this game is just terrible. Hold on. We got another call. Hold on. Let me see if I could hold on, let me get to this call. 646-995-8389. Let me try to troubleshoot this window really quickly. I could get to your calls, but man, honestly, man, we got to make some changes. I'm going there tonight. Leon Rose, he's on my hot seat. Yeah, I'm going there because he said that we were supposed to, be this championship team. We have championship aspirations, our singular pursuit. Are we still on that pursuit? Are we still in that pursuit? It is not looking like it. Not looking like it. 646-995-8389. If I miss your call, I will get back to you. I'm just trying to work through my system right now. Let's see. See if I can get this brother back. On the line, 646-995-8389. Call up,
Hello?
voice your opinion. Hello?
Yo.
646-995-8389.
8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389. 8389.
Hey, Mellow Mike, how's it going, brother?
What's going on, Karan?
Man, yo, honestly, tonight is one of the worst nights we've had in a while as Knicks fans.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really bad loss. What say you?
Well, Gotham City's on fire right now. I'll tell you that much. Listen, just want to get straight to the point. This
Let's
is
go.
this is the this is the this is between a trilogy of three guys: Mike Brown, Cat, and JB. To me, and the
Mm,
reason why I say this is because they picked Coach Brown to kind of lead the ship, and obviously he had a great start, and now he's running to this wall where things are just falling apart right now.
right.
Um, the relationship with Cat is obviously damaged because that effect right there is killing the whole team. And whatever else is going on in that locker room that could be also dealing with Cat, could be other players. You know, when things
Right.
start rolling small, the avalanche starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But the
Facts.
worst of it all is that while Coach Mike Brown is the captain of the ship, the captain of the court is Mr. Jalen Brunson. I see this
Mm,
man just sitting there watching. That's not leadership to me. I'm calling the captain out. That is not leadership. Second man in command, Mr. Josh Hart. I just watched his interview. We need to find our identity. Are you kidding me? Really?
when will we find it?
Well, and I know that we're spinning around about Leon Rose. Leon Rose did the
Yes.
best that he could to put the best part that he could on the court. Not yet with Mr. Leon Rose. My issue is what's going on with those three guys right there. Because
Okay.
if Mike Brown would have made the adjustments accordingly to help out Cat to make
Right.
this not so strenuous, not so technical, because once again, I repeat, it's not the Golden State Knicks. And I was just thinking about something. What does Draymond Green and Cat, do they have anything in common when they play that center position when it comes to points? What's the point average? Oh no, you say your computer doesn't work right now, right?
No, yeah, I can look stuff up.
Okay. What's the research
Yeah.
on Draymond Green? What does he average
Draymond Green, what does he average for the season? I'm gonna
for the
pull him
season
up.
right
Hold
now?
on. Let me see if I could get research mode on the screen. Okay, I can't. I'm gonna go back to the main layout. I'm gonna get research mode up there, but I'm gonna pull it up on the back end.
Okay.
So
So
Draymond, I
okay.
got you. Go ahead.
So what I'm trying to say is that Cat averages about, well, should be averaging 25 and 12, right? We can
So
agree
so
to that?
Dray, yeah, I agree. And Draymond
Okay.
averages 8.9 points, 5.8 rebounds
Okay.
for the record.
So what I'm getting from this in that Golden State offense, regardless of how many, well, Steve Kerr has been leading the charge with that, but how many assistants have gone through? They've pretty much stayed with the same system, right? And Draymond is not there to score. Draymond sets picks, does all the dirty work, and whatever you get extra is
Right.
a plus for Golden State. So he's got a
Right.
bunch of shooters. They just launch. They run their little system, cutting, to the basket, easy shots, whatever. But they really
Mm-hmm.
depend a lot on the threes.
Right.
We're not that team. And I know, Karan, you're going to say, these guys, great shooting from threes. And I countered that and I said to you, this team is like a streaky 3-point team. When they're hot, you feed the boys, but they're not a 3-point team. They're a team you got to take it inside. And keep in mind, you also got to think that this was a Thibodeau team.
Mm.
It's not a Mike Brown team. He's coming with a whole new system. And what worked in the beginning, which is not happening now, is the ball movement. The ball is not moving. When we saw that first couple of games, the Garden was electric. Everybody was getting the ball. Everybody was in double
Right.
figures. Everybody was having fun. And what happened? We got away from that.
Mm.
While that was going on, I've noticed JB, I feel, has manipulated the system where, yeah, okay, coach, I'll participate in it, but what did I start seeing more and more and more? Less of the ball movement, and he started getting ball control back again. In the
Mm.
meanwhile, Mr. Karl Anthony Towns is doing what? Still stuck in the same rut. Playing that position that Draymond Green plays. which is not his style of basketball. So however you want to put it, you got to cater to Cat's strengths. That's why it's not working out. That's
Okay.
what I see. From my eyes, watching it, that's not whatever he's doing with the top of the keynote, he just looks lost. And as long as this relation between him and coach is going on, this team is not going to function. They look beat. They just look like their souls is out. Like they have nothing to play for. Like they just kind of giving up now. Can the Knicks come back? Absolutely.
Right.
But that's going to have to be fixed amongst those three guys. And Jalen Brunson's got to speak up, man. This is Mr. Captain picked for the All-Star team. You can get all the accolades. You can score 40 points. You can win all the captain clutch moments and accolades, man, but it doesn't serve a purpose if you can't help your team right now. This is what we need now for Captain Jalen Brunson to step up. This is something that we need him to intervene between him and with the coach and with Cat to kind of mend this relationship of some sort and get this thing back on track, because the Knicks are the best team in the East. I don't care what anybody says. They're the best team in the East. It's not about the sliding slump. Go ahead.
I'm going to let you get this final point out because we got to go, because I am instituting 3-minute rule. I let you rock because the system had to recover it. And you was cooking too. I let you rock. But I will respond to what you're saying when you're done. So, again, get your final. I want you to get this final point off, though.
No.
I don't want to stop it because you was cooking.
This team was built, and we saw it. We saw it. All of a sudden, we're just funneling down. And there's reasons why it's funneling down. That's all. It's pretty much that simple. You got to get back to what makes sense for the New York Knicks. We got to get away. We got to go to the strengths that makes Cat great. Because if you don't do that, they're not going anywhere. You can't do it with Jalen Brunson alone. I don't care who you bring in here. They're not going to be able to do it alone. It's a team effort. That's why there's 5 players on the floor. It's not 4, not 3, not 2, not 1. It's 5. They all got to work in unison. Go ahead.
Okay. I got you. I'm going to respond to you on if you want to listen to my response, you can listen to the broadcast.
Yeah.
I'm going to respond to some of the things you said. All right. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you, brother.
You got it, Karan.
All right. Salute. My man, Mellow Mike out of Jersey. I let him rock. Yeah, I think I'm good now. I think my system is rocking good. I could change screens if I need to. I'm going to be working behind the scenes, but I'm going to respond to some of the things he said. I hear him. I'm not saying what he said is wrong. I'm just going to say that, based on the information that I uncovered, like, for example, people always talk about how bad the Knicks defense is in the paint. The Knicks are not a bad paint defensive team. The Knicks is not bad at letting people get shots at the basket. That's just not. Anyone who's saying that is not really taking a closer look at what the numbers are telling you. The further the team shoots from the basket, the worse we are. We are officially the worst 3-point defense in basketball. Also, what makes this defense as even more worse is the fact that we can't stop nobody in transition. Transition defense is bad. 3-point defense is bad. Rotations are bad. We got we always getting caught in these small cross matches where Deuce McBride is guarding somebody big. In this case tonight, you had Josh Hart matching up with Marshall. Josh Hart's too small for Marshall. Marshall plays like Jaylen Brown. He's straight downhill. You have to put size on these guys. If that's the trade we have to make, we got to get bigger. Josh Hart should not have to be guarding guys bigger than him, right? OG Anunoby needs to be at the 3. Mikal Bridges need to be, well, honestly, I guess keep Mikal at the 2. And you gotta make a move to get size. You're getting killed in these cross matches. And you're helping and you're scrambling and your rotation is poor and teams is lighting you up from 3. It's really that simple. You put these small lineups out. If you got to help, all they're going to do is give it to a guy like Marshall, give it to Cooper Flagg, who's actually facilitating a lot of their offense. Salute to Duke. He's a Duke Blue Devil. I told everyone, this kid is the goods. This kid he is a ball player, like bona fide. And so when they said he was going to play tonight, I'm like, oh God, I know he's going to cook us, but In my mind, I'm thinking the rest of the guys in Dallas are just not that good. This is the worst three. Hold on. Let me get the numbers on this. And I'm still working on research mode. I'm going to get it. But I'm going to give y'all some of the numbers on the Dallas Mavericks, how terrible they are at shooting the three ball. Okay? They are the best. And part of the reason why we also shot the ball poorly is the Dallas Mavericks are, believe it or not, a top 10 defense. And they're the number 1 3-point defensive team. So I wasn't surprised that we wasn't going to be able to hit shots. But without Gafford, Lively, and AD, I thought the paint would be wide open. Boy, was I wrong. I mean, damn. So the Dallas Mavericks, they shoot 34% from three. Okay? 34% from three. At halftime, they were at 56% from three. You got Max Christie out there looking like Klay Thompson. And they have Klay Thompson. Like, this is crazy. Like, bro, I was so mad watching this game because I'm like, yo, we just not even playing basketball tonight. I'm gonna get the stats on the screen because I like to show while I speak so you guys can see. I don't cap on this mic. I don't get on this mic and I don't freestyle. I don't fib. As far as the Knicks 3-point shooting, though, I know Mellow Mike. He's like, yo, take it to the basket. And what Mellow Mike is saying, like old school basketball, like when in me and Mellow Mike ever in days, he goes back a little before me. Like, if the shot ain't falling, you got to take it to the basket, bro. So I get exactly where Mike's coming from. That's why I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm saying that this team is actually a really good 3-point shooting team. The problem is what he said, we're not moving the ball the way we did earlier in the season. The ball was moving, finding energy, right? I agree. A lot of that is true. And then we also, even though I feel like we're getting less spray threes or less good quality threes, we're missing a lot of open threes. So if that's the case, take it to the basket. But then we get to the basket and we can't make a layup. I couldn't believe my eyes. We got 7-footers who can't make layups. Guys 6'7", 6'8", professionals. They can't make, so if you can't make the three, can't make the layup, you're going to get cooked. I see you, Mellow Mike. He said exactly, Karaj. So yeah, so even though I disagree with him, I agree with him. It's just that we have two different ways of viewing it, but it's the same concept that, yo, y'all just jacking up threes. Y'all just jacking up threes and y'all not hitting them. You understand what I'm saying? 29% from three, 40% from the field. Listen, yes, the 3-point shot not falling hurts us, but us shooting under 47% from the field, anytime we shoot below that point, I'm going to get you the record. I'm going to get in the club right now. Now that my computer kind of got itself together, I could start doing my normal thing. But I'm going to tell y'all why the 47% mark is a magic number for us. And when we don't get above that, we usually get cooked. Like you could bank on it, okay? So anytime we don't get over 46.7% from the field, we are now 9-13. 9-13. The three ball is important, and yes, we are successful when we hit it. But us not getting inside like how we normally do, that was the problem tonight. They got this kid out there, Cisse, this kid looking like a young Mitchell Robinson out there, 15-9, to the point we had to go do a hacker, Cisse. Did Coach Tibbs run hacker anything, anytime? I don't ever remember seeing the Knicks run a hacker anything. But this team shot 47% from three. That's also a death sentence for the Knicks. I'm going to give you the numbers on that. Anytime the opponent shoots greater than 36.2% from three, the Knicks, we are 13. And no, I'm sorry. I'm saying when they shoot greater than that mark, we are 12-13, below 500 team. And what makes it worse and bad is that bad teams at shooting threes They shoot good against us. So you could talk about the paint all you want, and the Knicks, they don't protect the paint. A lot of people say, the Knicks, they soft at the rim. We scored more paint points than the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks only got 44 paint points. That's not a lot of paint points. Oklahoma City, I'm trying to remember who's the number one paint defense. I don't remember who's the number one paint defense, but I know it's like around that amount, like 44, 42, 41 or something like that. That's like the low. Like if someone scores 40 points in the paint on you, you did a good job. It's when they getting 50 or more, right? So we got 50 paint points and we still got cooked. You know why? Because we can't make layups. Oh, but they fouling. They foul you. Let me tell you something. Karl Anthony Towns, I love him. I love him. I love every single Knick player. I'm out here. I don't got vendettas. I'm not a part of no hive. I'm a Knicks fan. All right. Karl Anthony Towns. Does he get beat up? Yes. But he gets away with murder. Towns gets away with murder. Listen to me. I understand. I get it. You get beat up, but you elbowed Powell in the face and the ref didn't see it. And you got away with it. That's the game. So don't complain to the refs. You get away with murder. It balances out, bro. How many coaches got text because Towns did something crazy and the refs didn't call it? It goes both ways. Like Towns, you gotta keep your head in the game, bro. You too good of a player to be focused on the refs. If you gonna focus on the refs, now you playing 5-on-8 because it's 3 refs. And they already don't want to give you the whistle because you're super aggressive and physical and you do initiate a lot of contact. So it's hard to ref you because realistically, I could foul you out every game. That's just facts. So what I want from Towns is hopefully he could cut out the offensive fouls. Hold on, I got the number here. Karl Anthony Towns. He leads the league in offensive fouls, and I think he averages 3 a game. Might have to stat check that. I think it's 3 in the game. I know he's number 1. He's number 1 in offensive fouls, bro. That means that the one thing, if you can't stop it, at least stop the arguing. It'll make the refs have an easier time because now, for me, it's like, damn, how do I guard you? I see my man JJ, he said Cat ain't the only problem. I'm not saying Cat. I'm going down the list. Because, listen, I can start at the top. Leon Rose, we got to do something, bro. Mitchell Robinson, who is probably your number 1 trade piece outside of the starters, you can't trade him right now. He was the only one that showed up tonight. Mitchell Robinson was the only one that got the memo that there was a game on MLK Day. Facts. Now, they all lose as a team, right? Because, we're not going to act as though Mitch didn't miss some free throws. He wasn't the only one to miss free throws, right? He missed 2 free throws. So everyone has a share in the blame. I'm not focusing my energies on one person. But I'm going back up to Leon. I said, Leon, you right behind Sam Presti. I think you're the best right behind Sam Presti. But so if this doesn't work out, we really have to take another look at your resume. Because before something got a chance to blossom, you took it away from us. We didn't even get a chance to see the 4 Nova boys together. That was the marketing hype. We didn't even get a chance to see if it wouldn't have worked. We never would know. Never would know. Because you guess what? You traded them. I'm not saying it was a bad trade because, you know, Minnesota shown some progress. We shown some progress. But we making these changes like the grass is greener on the other side. But then we find ourselves asking, is it really greener? They said that the deficit that we had coming into halftime, which was just pathetic, 75-47. Let me tell you how bad 75-47 was. The Dallas Mavericks scored 44 points in the second quarter. We scored 47 points in the game. I'm sitting there with Maxine watching the game together. Good thing my son fell asleep. Oh, God. We watching the game, and I'm just looking at them like, because I'm in my journal, right? I'm in my journal. I'm taking my notes, and I'm like, yo, what the hell are we watching? This is not the New York Knicks. Like, because normally Maxine doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? But she was watching this game. She was, like, focused. And I'm like, yo, can we get a win? It's like, yo, we won so many games early on. I'm like, did I take wins for granted? But Leon Rose, the time is now for you. You got to do something because the players aren't getting it done. The coach, it's not working with the coach. What are you going to do? You got too many small guards. Then you got two small forwards in your starting lineup. Then you got two guys who don't play defense well, on the ball, in pick and roll. Like, you might have to make some real moves to make, if Brunson and Towns are your two, I feel like this team is not suited for them. I don't. Towns don't got a real power forward. Yeah, he got a good small forward in OG, but OG is not a power forward, bro. You got to give him somebody that could get down there and bang with him. And that's what we're not seeing, and that's what we are missing. That's what we're missing. We're missing size, one, and we need bigger guards. You don't think if we had Najee Marshall that he would benefit our team? You don't think if we had even the Champagne kid from the Wizards, he would benefit our team? These guys are 6'6", but these are some big 6'6", 6'7" dudes. Not the 6'4" guys we got. I love Landry Shamet. There's no reason why he should be matched up with Cooper Flagg. No reason. There's no reason that is the assignment. Break. We come out of the timeout. Your assignment is Cooper Flagg. He got me by like 8 inches. Do you know how tall Cooper Flagg is? And he going downhill, dog. He ain't settling for those threes. He going downhill. Something has to give. And then Mike Brown. Somebody, my man HRM. HRM is salute to you. Knicks Tape Madness Discord server, right? If you are a channel member, you got to get inside the Discord server. Go to the membership perks. Yo, he puts in the chat, if I was a reporter, I would want to ask these guys, what is the result of the collaboration? Remember, because Coach Tibbs, yeah, he thought he knew it all. Ha, ha, ha. He didn't want to collaborate. What's the result of the collaboration? You telling him what guys to play? Mike Brown can't play the guys he want, or he got to play too many guys, or what is it? What is this collaboration? Because it's not looking successful to me, man. It's not. It's looking pretty bad. I'm gonna take some more calls after these messages.
Quick shout out to one of our partners, Self. A lot of people don't realize how much your credit impacts your real life options, where you can live, what you can drive, even the kind of opportunities you can access. Self is a platform designed to help you build and strengthen your credit in a smart, structured way. It's not about quick fixes, it's about turning consistency into leverage. Whether you're rebuilding, starting fresh, or just trying to put yourself in a stronger financial position, Self gives you tools to help create real financial structure over time. If improving your credit and setting up your financial foundation is one of your goals this year, check out Self through the link in the description. Self. Build your credit, build your options.
Definitely check out the Linktree. Linktree is where it's at. Check out our sponsors, and I look forward to seeing you guys get the credit help that you need. Hello, caller. State your name and where you are calling from.
Yo, it's Rock from ATL, man.
ATL in the house, my man Rock. One of my favorite callers, man. What's going on, brother? Talk to me. Am I off the ledge right now? Everybody getting it tonight from me. Everybody. Starting from Leon Rose down. So let's go. What's up? Talk to me, man.
Yeah, only one person had a smart plan tonight, man. That's just Seed. He went to sleep. He checked out early, man.
Yes. Facts.
The rest of us are fools for staying up and paying attention to them.
Right. Facts. You right, man. It's a crazy night. Probably one of the worst losses I've seen since doing this channel. Like, seriously, like, this was bad, bro. Not because we lost to because we lost to bad teams before, but it's just in the moment of needing to win, knowing that, yo, this is the game to set you up. So everybody could get hyped, like, oh, yeah, so, we good. See, I told you. And you dropped the ball.
Yo, while I was waiting for you to queue up and everything, I was just jumping around, seeing different people's opinions and stuff on different platform, on different podcasts. Everybody's jumping on Brunson and Cat. Let me just throw and Brown. You know what? Mike Brown is only a problem because he's a nice guy. But his system works because we saw it earlier this season. Everybody was excited, right?
Right. Facts.
So we need to find out what happened among the players, among the teammates.
Right.
So in any case, this person, no one's picking up putting his name out there for blame. I'm gonna put Bridges out there, man.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, because you know what? He was galvanizer on getting Tibbs out of here. Oh, we running down, he running us down now. So everybody's supposed to be shining like the same way he was shining in the beginning of the season in this system. Cutting, slashing, pulling up, hitting threes, hitting up mid ranges, guarding. Now he's inconsistent. Now what's his excuse? Because he's supposed to be shining now because he got a different coach. He pushed Tibbs out the way.
Right.
What's the problem? I mean, like,
good question.
Yeah, and I don't think he's a captain because he's the scoring leader on the team, but Brunson's not showing proper leadership, man. I mean, that rallying he was doing on the bench is kind of weak, man.
Right.
And that should have been done.
Right.
I don't think he's a vocal piece. He's a lead by example guy. You need to get somebody in the locker room who's an a-hole, man. Who ain't afraid to say what he got to say. And I know we need size, and I think that could be addressed in the draft. Like I was telling you before, 6'9" to 6'8" guys who pressure on the perimeter. I think that could be addressed in the draft. But
100%.
Yo, I know we got small guards, man, but yo, man, whether he play or not, I think he could take some of Kolik's old minutes. You want an a-hole who could crack the whip among the players and don't have to really put too much pressure on the coach. Man, get Chris Paul in here, man. He ain't afraid to tell him, man. He ain't afraid to tell him, and he gonna be right too, because even when even during Lob City, he wasn't getting along with Blake and DeAndre. But guess what?
Right.
They was they're looking good though. He ain't trying to be their friends, but they was looking good.
Good point, man. Maybe that's what we need because Jordan wasn't friends with none of them dudes on Chicago. Dennis Rodman said, I never talked to Jordan outside the court.
Yeah.
Forget a podcast, a conversation.
I don't know if you know this. If you think about it, SGA is SGA because Chris Paul groomed him.
That's a good point.
He was a throwaway from the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
He was a throwaway. He was, and they real tight. You see when they meet up, he all up in the family, they hugging and everything. He real tight.
Oh yeah.
Because SGA listened to Chris Paul.
So hold on, I hear you about Chris Paul. Hold on, man. What about Leon Rose? You say everybody, you hear other people talking. Is anybody talking about him? Because he is the guy at the top that put this whole recipe together. When do we say, hey, you're on the hot seat? We looking at you because you told us that our team, we're on a championship pursuit. That's our singular focus. That's what you told us.
Mm-hmm.
This is not looking like the singular pursuit. So I'm going above. Listen, I'm going to the top. I'm going to the head of the snake. What you got to say about that? For your the last question. Go ahead.
I think if we can get Chris to sit on that bench and shake some sense into these guys, and if that don't work, I think that's the second move. Then we go after Leon Rose. But first and foremost, we never stop. And I think it will happen during the off season more so than the mid season. You know, whole Giannis thing. Yeah, of course.
Right.
Because I don't think Giannis want to go mid season. He'd rather do it in the off season. But yeah, man. Yeah, Leon Rose could be held liable, but I think it's more so the players more than anything because they showed that it worked. The system works. We seen that at the beginning of the season. So what happened?
I don't know, man, but we got to figure it out, man. Thank you, man. Right from the ATL. I appreciate your call. Yo.
All right, bro.
Good points, man. As always, man. I appreciate it.
All right.
Big time salute.
Okay, peace.
All right, 646-995-8389. Call up and voice your opinion. I'm trying to play around with my okay, yeah, we good. Okay. Definitely hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, like the video so more cool Knicks fans can check out the video. And if you are a subscriber, consider joining the channel. Comes with a lot of perks, man. And right now, you know, these guys kind of tilt the vibe. You know, I did a nice video. I feel like I wasted an hour and a half of my life that last video when I was talking about, yo, we about to go on a run. And we still technically could go on a run, but it's not looking like it. It's not looking like it, y'all. I would be capping if I said that, yo, everything is all right. Everything is going to be good. It's definitely not looking good right now. Definitely not looking good right now. Like I said, Mitchell Robinson, man, that brother showed me a lot, but I do got another call. Hey, what's good, man?
Yo.
Talk to me, man. What's your thought? You always have some good, insightful calls, whether we agree or disagree. So where we are tonight?
So I'm going to start with this because, again, and I think I sound like a broken record, but I'm going to say it again. You look at NBA, especially with your 82 nights now that I know I got a cop from the last game of the championship backwards. I'm going to start with this. Becky Hammond made a statement about Jalen Brunson years ago. I believe her name is Becky Hammond, that he's too smart to lead a team to a championship.
Yep.
The narrative when Jalen Brunson signed his extension was that he took a pay cut for the team. From my perspective, it has always been Leon Rose knowing NBA free agency and understanding NBA players from being a former agent and understanding the new CBA. He was never going to give Brunson a contract more than what he gave him because he knows you're not maxing out a 6-foot point guard and thinking that him taking up 33% of your salary is going to win you a championship. So I've never believed he was ever going to give Brunson that max.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Ever. And here's another point that I'm going to add to that. The next biggest mistake you can possibly make is maxing out Brunson on the next extension. Why am I bringing all this up?
Wow.
Because I'm going there, right?
I'm with you. No, let's start at the top. Let's go. Let's talk about it.
Right. Here's the reason why I'm bringing all this up, right? Because we are not supposed to be losing to the Mavs at all. We're not supposed to be losing the games they're losing. We're losing at all. But not only are we not supposed to be losing, we're not supposed to look incoherent. We're not supposed to look like we don't know what's going on. We're not supposed to look this bad. The Mavericks are missing Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, Lively. What's the other kid's name? What's the other kid's? Gafford? Like, what are we talking about?
They only got one starter. Cooper Flag is the only starter.
And he's a rookie. Like, what are we talking about? 32-2 fast break difference in like the third quarter. So I was like,
yes, third quarter. Yep. I wrote that down. Yep.
What are we talking 100%. About? And I bring all this up about Jalen Brunson because of this. You said something important about Leon Rose, how we're going to hold you accountable. So of the 5 years that he's been here, we can give him an A because
of course. ECF. Great job.
He's done great.
Yeah.
He's not above criticism though, because I was happy that he was bold enough to move on from Tom Thibodeau after an Eastern Conference Finals. And I said,
right,
I'm happy that he's bold enough. Not that the move was going to be good or bad, because it is what it is. But he's bold enough to put himself on Front Street saying, you know what, I'm making this decision. No matter how good it looked right now, I'm bold enough to understand it can look better if we want a championship. 100%. I don't know if Mike Brown was the first option. It definitely wasn't. But Mike Brown, if you make it to tomorrow, I'll be shocked.
Ooh, you think we going there? Ooh,
the only reason why he will keep his job is because I doubt Dolan wants to pay two coaches at the same time.
Yeah. I think I think he finishes the year. I think, like, let's say the worst thing that I know would get him fired is if we're a playing team or we don't make the playoffs. If we get that far down, he's out of here. But I think it would be at the end of the season.
I don't even want to imagine the Knicks not making the playoffs. I don't even want to imagine the Knicks not making the playoffs.
Yeah,
I don't even want to imagine it. Yeah. But it looks crazy.
It looks crazy.
It looks insane. And I'm bringing this up about Jalen Brunson for this one reason. Because obviously he's going to bring it every night. He's going to do his thing.
Right.
For me, though, foundationally, I don't think a prime CP3 struggles with this roster. I don't think a prime Nash struggles with this roster. I don't think a prime Kid struggles with this. And the only reason why I'm bringing those kind of players up is because at worst, they will at least get something out of the roster every night.
Yeah.
Even if you lose. At least
I don't care.
You know how to play basketball.
See, that's the point. It's not the fact they lost, it's how they lost.
It's like, what are you doing? Nemhard hitting fadeaway. The other game that we played against the Suns, I'm like, what is going on, bruh?
Yeah.
And you see, and this, I hope you harp on this tonight, because when you say it, folks get offended because we love the players. OG, you're great. Cool. Mikal, cool. But if Giannis is available and you guys have to be packed up, good night.
Oh, yeah. Bye-bye. They know that. Listen, I do got a lot of new people checking me out, so they may not know that. I'm going to have to repeat that tonight.
Okay, let me say it loud. Hey, guys, if Giannis is available, these guys are gone.
Gone. Get them out of here, dog.
Guys, we paid 5 firsts, and we're paying about $40 million a year for Mikal. It hasn't even kicked in yet.
No. Yeah.
That's crazy.
No.
That's just oh my God.
Mike Brown, listen. Get the final point on. Go ahead. Mike Brown fight. Good what?
Mike Brown, good luck. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
And lastly,
okay, go ahead.
Last point.
Last point. Let's go.
These are the times where Dolan starts putting his hand back in the kitchen again.
Ooh, oh damn.
I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I'll ride it with you, man. We agree mostly tonight, so we good. Yeah, salute to my man. That was my man D from LA. He's on the money. He's cooking tonight. Yo, I tell you this, man. I can't see Dolan being happy if this team doesn't make it to. I can't see a world where Dolan is like, okay, Leon, let's go. I think that they would have to make a serious detour on this plan, laughing and chuckling in the interviews about Tibbs and collaboration, because I want to talk about the collaboration too. Like, what the hell does that mean? We need a guy who collaborates But wait, I'm the coach. Why the hell do I need to collaborate with you? Of course, we work together. I'm not saying that you don't work together. I'm saying when it comes to coaching, let me coach. So if that was the beef with Coach Tibbs, I'm on Tibbs' side. I don't need y'all telling me about nothing. I'm the coach. Let me coach. If you want to talk about players and prospects we can get, that's cool. You do talent acquisition. Me, I work with the talent you give me. It ain't my job to be here with you trying to figure out game plan. Like see, the problem with Leon Rose not speaking is that we got to do a lot of assuming. Like now we got to try to figure out, okay, this is what the collaboration means, right? This is, okay, so, but we don't have no idea. Because I remember, I think it was J-Tap. Salute to my man J-Tap, Knicks Tape Madness Discord server. Like I said, if you're a channel member, you're missing out by not going in the Discord server. He put up there an article where they said that Mike Brown shares his lineup with Leon Rose before every game so he won't be surprised. And when we first seen it, it was kind of laughable, right? Like, wait a minute. But then in my mind, I'm like, we shouldn't laugh at it because that could be the standard for the league, right? We don't know what the standard is for the league, right? In terms of what all teams do. We possibly know what our team does, but we don't know what everybody does. But it just seems weird to me that they kept harping on this collaboration. We got to collab. For what? I'm the guy who knows that you hired me to do a job. Allow me to do the job, right? And then I'm gonna talk. We're gonna get to Giannis. I'm gonna talk about Giannis in a second after this commercial. I also want to take a moment to shout out another partner, Talkspace. We talk a lot about performance, discipline, and consistency, but none of that exists without the mental side being right. Talkspace gives you private access to licensed professionals so you can work on things like stress, focus, motivation, emotional control, and life balance. This isn't about something being wrong with you. This is about building mental strength the same way you build anything else with the right support. If you're carrying pressure, trying to stay sharp, or just want a space to think clearly and move better, Talkspace is a real resource. You can check them out right through the link in the description, Linktree/TheObjectiveFan. Talkspace, mental performance for support for real life. Definitely, especially after tonight's game, you need someone to talk to. Talkspace is where it's at. All you have to do, go to the Linktree for all our sponsors' offers to get the special offering through us. And you can check it out. It's at the top of the Linktree, Linktree/TheObjectiveFan. Link is on the screen. Definitely go check it out. Also, if you want me to respond to a message because you can't call in, you want me to respond, you could always send a super chat to the Cash App, or you can send it to the Linktree as well, or you could put it in YouTube if you prefer that as well. So I see some calls coming in. I'm gonna get back to the calls in a second. What I'm gonna do now is I want to talk about Giannis for like 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna get back to the call. So if I miss your call, just bear with me. So like, if you are new to the channel, first off, salute to you. Make sure you subscribe, come back. I do this every day. So now I'm doing 2 a days, but I'm here every single day talking this Knick talk. And if you want a fair, balanced opinion of the Knicks, come to me because I'm not on nobody's side. I'm on the Knicks side. I don't favor nobody. In my mind, they all come, they all go. I was here before all of them. So before Leon Rose became the GM, before Dolan became the majority owner, before you could go with however direction you want to go, before most of these guys was ever thought of, I was a Knicks fan. So how I see it, if the great Patrick Ewing was traded, even I don't care if he was at the end of his prime, what Patrick Ewing did for this franchise, taking us out of the dumps, he should never be traded. That's just how I see it, right? And Walt Clyde Frazier, I don't care if he was at the end of his career and all these new things going on with the team and it was time to move on, they should never be traded. So if those 2 guys, the 2 greatest Knicks of all times, could be traded, anybody could be traded. That's a fact. So don't think for a second that if Giannis said I wanted to come to New York, that I'm going to sit here and be like, yeah, I don't want to break up the team. because yeah, I'm gonna build with these guys. As you can see, building with these guys is so chaotic. You don't know. Some nights we look like we're gonna win the NBA Cup, not the championship, and then some nights we get blown out by Dallas, and we look like we're one of the bottom teams in the East. We're definitely one of the bottom teams defensively. What the hell happened? How did we regress to this point? These are things that these guys need to really address. Now, OG Anunoby came in 2024. We were 20th ranked defense where we are now. And then we became a better defense later on towards the end of the season. That was the OG Anunoby effect. Maybe we need to do another trade to give us the OG Anunoby effect. And if we have to trade OG Anunoby to get that effect, then he has to go. It's that simple. I'm not holding my tongue. I'm not holding my punches. I give it to you raw, uncut every single time. This is what I do on this channel. So if Giannis becomes available, it's not going to cost you your whole team. But my logic is anyone, not everyone. Let me get back to the next calls, man. Keep the calls coming, 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are about these topics. And we definitely can move forward like that. See if the brother answers. 646-995-8389. How's it going, family?
Hello?
Hey, how's it going, family? How you feeling?
Oh, man.
Crazy, I know.
This another bad loss.
Yes.
Got our ass kicked at home.
At home.
And you know what makes it worse? AD was out.
AD, not just him. No
PJ
Kyrie for the
Washington,
year.
Daniel Gaffer.
Yeah, it's a list of dudes. It ain't just one or two. It's a list.
Kyrie was out.
Kyrie was out. Unbelievable, bro. Huge disappointment.
What would have happened if just PJ Washington and Daniel Gaffer would have played?
Oh, God. Good luck. That's what it would have been. Barbecue chicken, cats getting cooked, literally. I mean, at this point, Mitchell Robinson was the only one to bring it. When Mitchell Robinson, when you look at the stat sheet.
They had the best game tonight to me.
Listen, when you look at the stat sheet, Randall, and you see going into the second half, Mitchell Robinson's your leading scorer, yeah, you're cooked. Simple. You cooked. like Mitchell Robinson should never be your leading scorer. And there's no knock against Mitch. It's just a knock at the rest of the team. You got guys averaging 20 points, 27 points, all these things, and these dudes can't even get a bucket, bro. Can't even make layups. It's wild to me, Randall. I mean, I don't know, man. But hold on. Do you see what I'm asking? I'm going there tonight, Randall. Where are we at? Is Leon Rose on the hot seat? What say you?
He might be. Won't be on the hot seat.
Why you think people are reluctant to put him there?
Because of what this team looked like before he took over.
Right. Good point. But at the end of the day, man, I mean, I get that. Maybe he's the guy to bring us close to the mountaintop. Maybe we need another guy to come in and take us over the hump. What say you? Am I off base? You can tell me I'm off base. You can tell me if I'm off base, but
no, you're not off base.
Okay. Copy. Because what I'm thinking about is he said his goal, and I told you, my standards, like Leon Rose is already on my hot seat, but it's not, I wasn't saying like he's on Dolan's hot seat. I say he's on my hot seat because we got to get to the championship. If we don't get to the championship, then it's a failure. I don't want to hear your excuse.
Right.
That's the energy. That's how I'm carrying it. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, Randall. I mean, I feel bad, man. I mean, what do we, is it a trade? Is it a conversation? What do we need to do?
Couple of things. Couple things.
So do you have like anybody in mind, or where we going? Or is it just, you just saying out of, just generally speaking, like, yo, we need to make a move? Because my thought process, let me tell you my thought process, right? We definitely need to get bigger.
Oh yeah,
If not,
definitely. In
definitely,
the
like
in the front court.
A bingo. Because Shamet should never be matched up with Cooper Flag ever.
Hell no. Because
and then
he's giving up like 5 to 6 inches against Cooper Flag.
Bingo. Like, that should never be his assignment, bro. And it's like, is it the collaboration with the front office that's like, yo, Shamet has to play? So Mike is like, all right, I'm gonna play him at the 3. He might have to guard 4s just so I could play him. Is that the level of the collaboration? Because they laugh. Well, I'm not gonna say they. Well, Dolan was laughing and chuckling on that interview he did, and it was the collaboration. Tibbs didn't want to collaborate. So I'm trying to figure out, what does the collaboration entail? Because I'm lost.
Yeah, same here.
Because someone explained to me how this works and why, if it is something that's impeding Mike Brown's progress in the way he wants to proceed with coaching, then, what's the purpose of the collaboration if it's not going to be effective? I'd rather have a coach that's like, all right, listen, man, I know what I'm doing. Y'all in the front office. Y'all just bring the players here, and I'm a coach them, and we have success, and I'm doing my thing, versus I'm out there looking like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. We down 30 at home to one of the worst teams in basketball without their entire starting lineup. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anything else caught your eye from this game? I mean, man, it's terrible, bro.
It looked like Cat was missing a lot of shots at the rim.
Yes. Can't make layups. What's going on with
Especially
that?
at the beginning of the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Like we could talk about the paint points, right? And the fact of the matter is, hold on, let me go on research mode so those who just came could see. When we talk about the paint points, the Knicks actually dominated the paint tonight. We had 8 more paint points than the Mavericks did. They only had 44 points. That's like that's like not even an average night. Like 44 points is good for opponent paint points. That will put you in the top 15, top 10 if you gave up 44 points a night. So people saying that, oh man, we just let people get to the basket. Most of their baskets were the fact that they had 32 fast break points. So 32 of the 44, well, I shouldn't say that because they did shoot threes, but the bottom line is a lot of their fast break points was their points in the paint. The issue is the 3-point defense. It's not the paint. We need to get some bigger wings, man. But yo, Randall, I'll let you get your final thought off, brother. I appreciate your calls always, man.
What was I about to say? The way it's been looking the last couple of games,
yeah,
it's like defense been our biggest problem, but it seems like that ain't our only problem.
No, it definitely ain't.
It seems like the offense is starting to suffer now.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I agree. The offense is definitely looking pretty shaky, bro. Pretty shaky. Can't even lie. Yep. But I appreciate you, Randall, man. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't think I'm doing the morning show, but I'll probably do something in the afternoon because I need to get a good night's sleep. I'm not gonna waste another night on these guys getting up early, man. They let me down, bro.
Yeah.
They let me down, bro. But yeah, we definitely gonna be rocking tomorrow. Knicks Nocturnal as well. So I'll see you tomorrow, brother, if you can make it.
All right. Tomorrow.
Big time salute.
Later.
All right.
Probably do something in the afternoon.
So that was my man Randall. Let me see if this slide will work. Bam. Okay, so to anybody who would like to call back, we do got the $5 callback. If you want to call back on the line, you can either hit the Cash App. Somebody says something to trigger. I'm just letting you guys know this early, because sometimes people want to call back and they want to address something they heard, and that's cool. We accept that on this show. But yeah, you can hit the Cash App or the Linktree. Everything we do is in Linktree. Okay, so and then we could go from there. And by the way, salute to Maxine with the super chat. She said, please send the super chats to Cash App. That's a fact. If you can send the super chats to Cash App, we do appreciate it. Or to Linktree. If you don't like Cash App, don't want Cash App, don't have Cash App, you could go to the Linktree. There's a super chat option there as well. So let me get back in the research mode, because there was something else that I wanted to address. Hold on, Maxine sent me a message. Okay, hold on. So first off, I gotta check out something in the chat. So first off, Sydney, you gotta relax. That's Maxine. That is my super producer. Please watch what you say to Maxine. All right. All right, cool. Okay, so let's take it easy, because I don't want to get you up out of here. You feel me? You gotta respect Maxine. She is the executive producer of the year, and you called her a bot, so you definitely gotta send her an apology. You feel me? Because we're not going for that in my chat, especially not Maxine. You feel me? So please offer her an apology, and then we can move forward. All right. If not, we gotta time you out. No, she said you did, brother. She said you called her a bot. So let's just keep it simple. Let's make it happen, and let's just move forward. You feel me? All right. So there was something else I wanted to talk about before that. It was another stat. Damn, I just lost my train of thought. I talked about Marshall. I think I did talk about Marshall. Marshall was downhill all night. I know he didn't shoot well from three, but he had 4 assists and 8 rebounds. Yo, he was killing us to the point where we would do everything right on defense, and then he get the ball and he going straight downhill. He either drawing a foul, he either getting a layup. You know what I'm saying? And so my thing is, Leon Rose, you got to get me something to match like, literally, OG Anunoby can't be the only one, bro. Like, seriously, he's the only one that could match up with most forwards. Yabusele need to go on the first bus out of here. Get him out of here. Honestly, give me anybody 6'7" at this point for Yabusele, please. Because if he can't play, then what good is he? And then I knew it. So now our bench consists of Miles McBride, Landry Shamet, Jordan Clarkson, Mitchell Robinson. It's too small, bro. It's not enough size. And then you asking for OG Anunoby to hold it down at the 4, because the double big lineup, they barely run it as it is. I know they're playing a little bit more minutes, like in the last 8 games they played together. They're playing in about 8 minutes together. So that's like 1 minute more than what they averaged on the year. So he is trying to play them more, but it's just not consistent enough. They have moments where it looks like, damn, double big lineup is rocking. And then there's other moments where it's like tonight. And it's no fault to Mitch, because Mitch did his thing. He did what he was supposed to do. Get on that offensive glass and give you bums. I shouldn't say that. Give you guys, I'm just upset. I don't like calling people bums. I'm just upset. You feel me? And so, we good in the chat? I think we good in the chat. Yeah, we good. We got him up out of here. Yeah, if we can't be respectful in the chat, we gonna get you up out of here. I let people talk crazy in terms of if you got an idea that's off this world, nobody's going to block you. But if you're going to disrespect, especially Maxine, you got to get up out of here. That's how we carrying it on this channel. If you don't like it, you could go somewhere else. You feel me? That's just how we carried it. But anyway, to bring it back to where we at with what I was talking about, you're relying on OG Anunoby to do too much. And it's that simple. And then now Josh Hart, he's your de facto power forward, and he's 6'5", bro. If that. 6'4". And yo, J-Tap, you said something that was very important, brother. You said that Brooklyn, that is a must win. That's crazy. And honestly, I hadn't watched Brooklyn in a while. I'm getting ready to watch probably Brooklyn tonight just to do my homework on them. If we lose to Brooklyn, bro, I expect a trade on Thursday morning, early. Like when you just getting up, you look in your phone, you see ESPN pop up, Leon Rose has decided to make a trade. If you can't beat the Nets, since we here, let's look at what the odds are. Let's look at what the odds are. So, hold on. Oh, man, I'm in a battle in my fantasy. I see you, HRM. If you in the building, HRM, we going at it tonight, dog. We going at it tonight. Salute that, my man, HRM. This is the Knicks Tape Madness Cup. You know, we got a little fantasy matchup going on right now. We definitely going to battle. So right now, oh, man, Cam Thomas is out? Wow, but he might come back because they say that he could return on the 21st. The rest of these guys, okay, cool. Listen, man, if we can't beat the Nets, bro, with or without Cam Thomas, yo, when we wake up in the morning time, listen to me. When you wake up in the morning time, we better see Leon Rose and James Dolan, the Dolan Foundation, made a trade with somebody like Sadiq Bey or somebody like that, or better. That's crazy. Wow. Anyway, 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. Let me know your thoughts on these sorry Knicks, bringing me back to the mid-2000s. This had a Marty Collins, Ronaldo Boakman, Gerard Jeffries. This felt like one of them type of nights. That's what tonight felt like. Like seriously, it felt like that. Like, you know, second game in a row, we don't get 100 points, bro. This is supposed to be the number 4 offense. We like the number 6 scoring team in basketball. We can't crack the 100-point mark. Granted, Dallas is a top 10 defense, man. I'm not gonna lie. Defense is what they do. That's like the only thing they could do. Defense, defending threes, they're pretty solid at it. Besides that, you don't lose to Dallas. There's nothing else that Dallas has on you. They got a bunch of young guys who a lot of y'all never heard of. I heard of them because I had to watch them, but you shouldn't be losing to these guys, bro. That's like, all right, because we know the Knicks, right? So that's like Brunson, Towns, OG. The whole damn starting 5 is out. And then we got Pacone Dadier out there with Kolick, Kevin McCullough Jr., Theo Wara, and Ariel. And we out there smacking somebody. We just gonna be like laughing because we know that these guys are our bench guys. These guys ain't even it like that. And they went out there and cooked y'all. Man, it's a lot to this game, bro. Like the effort, like, yo, what happened to playing fast? Who said that? Was that Mike? Oh, by the way, J-Tap, if you didn't bring up that story I said about from the Discord, it's cool. It's a bunch of y'all, so I can't remember who brings up what. But it wasn't you, J-Tap, was somebody. It might have been you, because you be forgetting stuff you be saying though. But nonetheless, I saw that comment. I just wanted to respond to that. But yeah, I mean, where do you want me to go? We supposed to be getting shooters fast in the corner. That's what Mike Brown said, right? He said, yo, I want to get my shooters fast in the corner. They getting rebounds and lollygagging, like taking their time. Do. Okay, let's set up the offense. That's Coach Tibbs. When did we become like Coach Tibbs? What happened to shooters in the corners fast? I'm like, they could have got some better threes had they hustled. I don't know, man. And then the transition defense is so terrible. I didn't realize how bad our transition defense is until a team like Dallas, they are the number one fast break team too. Yeah, that's another thing they do good too. They do get out there and run on you because they ain't got no half court offense. They don't got no half court offense, bro. So the only thing they could do is run. That's it. That's the only thing they could do. They can't do nothing else. And then Cisse was out there looking like a Mitchell Robinson. That's more. Oh, and you know what? Another thing too, to my Mitchell Robinson people, while I'm at it, Mitch did a great job setting screens. Way better tonight. He out of there. He set the screen, dive hard. Set the screen, dive hard. Set the screen, dive hard. That's what I want to see from Mitch. He doesn't do that enough. Hopefully that continues. I like that. Set the screen, get the hell out of there. Get an easy lob. Boom, before the blitz could even establish themselves. Brunson got it up in the air like that. That's what they need to run. Then they tried to do a little two-man game with Towns and Brunson early, and it dissipated. And then to also, somebody brought up Mikal Bridges, right? I feel like Mikal, his issue is he has settled into his role as the third option. That's just what it is. I'm the third option. The fourth option, not even the third option. I'm going to settle in my role. This is what I am. This is what I become. I'm a fourth option. Y'all going to take all the shots. I'm going to just sit here and be passive. And that's the vibes I get from Mikal at times. Because he will have a quarter where he'll take 5 shots. And then the next quarter, nothing. And then the brother's not getting to the free throw line. One play, I saw him come off the curl. It wasn't a Rip Hamilton curl, but it was a curl. And, got a good shot. But Mikal, these guys are too passive, bro. So I'm trying to understand what the locker room issues, because these guys is like, no, you take the shot. No, you take the shot. No, you take the shot. There was one play where Brunson's coming up the court, right? And I'm laughing because Brunson don't pass the ball, right? Brunson, he just wanted to get his own shot. A lot of people feel that way, right? He's not a facilitator. Brunson comes up, passes the ball. No, you take the shot. No, you take the shot. No, you take the shot. The ball winds up back in Brunson's hand, and then he got to take a late shot attempt at the end of the clock. How many times do we see possessions like that? Keep it real, Knicks fans. How many times you see Brunson come off the rock? Those guys are reluctant. No, you take a shot. No, you take a shot. He gets the ball back, and now he got to go get a bucket. Happens quite frequently. I mean, what are we doing out here? They need to have a team meeting. It's time to have that players only meeting, an official one. One that we hear, okay, so look, we got 2 off days. We off on Thursday and Friday. So we're going to meet Thursday at 5 p.m. Players only, no coaches. I think we're at that point. Like Maxine says, hot potato. Facts. And so, yeah, that's just how I see it, bro. That's just how I see it, man. But Leon Rose has to get the fire, bro. I'm sorry. Y'all looking at the coaches and stuff like that. Y'all getting blinded by, okay, yeah, he got us to where we are now. But is he delivering? Do you feel confident about this championship focus that he said we have? Do we look like a team that has championship focus? It's not looking good, y'all. And that's the God's honest truth. Man. 646-995-83 8-9. Call up and voice your opinion. Miller might say we should have that meeting a long time ago. Maybe, but see, here's the problem. See, this is where egos are, right? Like usually when you hear players only meeting, it's for bad teams. Good teams rarely have player only meetings. But the question is, are we a good team? Because I could take you through. I keep track of over 100 stats, right? Do good teams perform at a 2-5 mark against top 10 teams in winning percentage? The Spurs has, when I last looked at it, I think they were 8-4 against the top teams in the league. And this was a while ago. The Spurs. There are some teams that play well against the top 10 teams. Now we losing to the bottom 20 teams now. But, we got to improve on that. To be 1-11 on the road against 500 and above teams, that's trash. Trash. Then hold on, I'm gonna give you the exact amount because if I can't recall it off the top of the head, that's why I stay in research mode because I got it right here in front of me. So then we're so bad in first quarters, like we're so bad, like I mean, we only had the lead in 2. I give you a bone. We only had the lead in 3 of the last 13 games in the first quarter heading into the second quarter. Only 3 times in the last 13 games. That is bad. That means you coming out playing from behind. And now, because there was a time where you could say, this Knicks team plays from behind. It's like we got to get down to get up. Now, we get down and we stay down. There was a time where we blew out like 12 teams. And for me, how I calculate blowouts are games that are not close, right? So anything that's not close, I consider it a blowout. There was a moment in time when we got blown out by the Orlando Magics. At that same time, we had 9 blowouts, meaning that we blew out the other opposing team. Then we got to this last stretch of games, the last 13 games. Okay? We have been blown out. We went from being blown out twice to being blown out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times in the last 13 games. We getting smacked, bro. That's a huge transition. That's like you going from contending status to playing status. The drop off is real. I do a show called the Knicks in 10 Show every 10 games, right? What was the title of that video? The Knicks is not as good as you think they are. It's not my opinion. I keep track of the stats. See, a lot of people, they watch basketball. I see numbers. The numbers tell you what's going on. That's why I'm so confident in the whole paint argument. Like, this team gives up a lot of points in the paint. I'm telling you right now, the paint and the rim protection, that is not our issue, bro. The issue is the 3-point defense, bro, and the transition defense as of late. We allowing teams to get the rebound, and they out. They on the other side of the floor. Beep, beep, gone. We're not getting back in transition. And because I think part of it is the size. I think because we got to help out so much and our rotations are trash. Like, we just can't rotate. The rotations are not good. I remember one play, right? Landry, remember they said our two best no, not they, Mike Brown said, we're going to be direct. Mike Brown said that Deuce McBride and Shamet are our best perimeter defenders. Somebody put in the chat, by the way, you can vote for that poll, it's still there. Somebody put in the chat that that's why we're terrible at defense. And at first I wanted to be like, but what do you mean? But then I had to think about it. If Landry Shamet is one of your best point of attack defenders, and before he came to the Knicks, he was never known for defense, there could be a problem there. You're not seeing it because you love Shamet. He looked good. And I'm not saying that he's doing a bad job. I'm just saying that there was a play where Shamet missed his assignment on the rotation and he ran to the wrong way. Phoenix Suns get open. I'm pretty sure it was Max Christie. Wide open. How many of Max Christie threes were wide open? Rotations are terrible. And maybe even the communication. Yo, man, watch the back screen. Another play, right? We do this in the parks in New York City. Salute to anybody who hooped in New York City, in the parks, right? Throw some basketballs in the chat if you hooped in New York City, okay? In the park, amongst non-professionals, if you dribble out and in the open, and there are guys, what's that show? My daughter used to watch. Is that Dora the Explorer where they say swiping, no swiping? If you dribbling in space and somebody coming through and you see somebody lurking, what are you supposed to say on the park? Simple. Watch your back. Watch your back. Right? Somebody dribbling in space. You got the swipers lurking, looking to get steals, looking to get them cookies and go get a bucket. Watch your back, right? Why is Towns dribbling all big and doofy and nobody says, yo, watch your back? Because then he could have just picked up and went like this. He out there like this in space. Back turned to the defender. And nobody screamed, watch your back. What are we doing here, bro? Guys in the park would do. Do we got to go to the parks in NYC to go get hoopers? Maybe that's what we need for the Knicks. Because what we're seeing, just saying, bro. It's the simple stuff, dog. It's not, basketball is not rocket science, bro. It's not. It's just the things that I'm seeing on the floor. It's like, I call it doofy basketball. I mean, it's sloppy. Guys don't know how to dribble. Guys don't know where they are on the floor. Guys getting cooked on defense. Mike Brown, when do we decide that Josh Hart can't guard Marshall? Don't give me the crap. Oh, well, Marshall, because then they're going to stat you to death. I am Stat Master Miyagi, right? And the downside with stats is that there's always a stat to make somebody look good or an angle you can take to try to make somebody look good. Well, we kept Hart on Marshall because, he was 7 to 18 from the field. He went 1 of 6 from 3. Okay, it wasn't, the inefficiency did not hurt nothing. The aggressiveness actually kept you on your heels. Josh Hart had how many fouls? 5 fouls. Guys getting in foul trouble, right? Because they're getting caught in these cross matches against bigger guys. And when do we decide on a staff with all these coaches, all these decorated coaches that know basketball, and nobody could see, hey, well, we may have to put some size on Marshall because he's actually cooking us going downhill. He got 4 free throws. I don't know how many free throws he averages on the year. I could pull it up because I am right here on the Dallas Maverick page. And I stay on point and I'm stay sharp. But he's averaging 3.6 free throws a game. So now he gets a little over what he averages. He's cooking us. He's not an efficient 3-point shooter, so the 1 for 6 don't mean nothing to me. What about Max Christie? 44% from 3. Was it in the scouting report that this brother's taking 5 threes a game and he's shooting 44% from 3? Do we say, let's never leave him? What's going on, bro? You got guys looking like Klay. They got Klay Thompson on their team, and then you got another dude that looked like Klay Thompson on their team. Like, give me a break, bro. This shouldn't happen, bro. And it's a shame. It's a shame, bro. But if you guys want to talk, you know the number's there. I mean, you know, I could cook all day. I got pages full of notes. But 646-995, call up, voice your opinion. Let us know, you know, your thoughts and how you feel. And we'll be back right after these messages. So before I get back to the content, I do want to let you guys know I created a new Linktree page, linktree.com/theobjectivefan. All you got to do is go there, check it out. I got all types of stuff on there. You can send me a super chat. You can buy 82 Nights Journal, everything that I'm pushing, my Substack link, my YouTube link, my TikTok. If you want to connect with me more, want to get my email address, everything I'm pushing is directly on linktree.com/theobjectivefan. Definitely go check it out. Scan the barcode, link in the description, links everywhere, and you will be able to access more of me. Now I'll let you get back to the content. But before I do, don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, like the video, so more people can check out the video. But also, if you are a subscriber, consider joining the channel. Yes, definitely check out the Linktree to support the channel. Everything's on there, the sponsors, the talk space, the self, all the things that you can do to help support this channel exclusively on Linktree/theobjectivefan. Go check that out now. A lot of good stuff there. I'm just tired of having links all over the place. That's why I love the Linktree. I always tell everybody, go to the Linktree. It has everything. You won't, trust me, you're not going to miss nothing, right? And definitely go check out that 82 Nights, the official basketball intelligence system. Yeah, we looking to, you know, document this season, but, you know, the Knicks is just making it like a season you don't want to remember. Damn. Like, come on, man. Let's get it together, yo. Don't let the NBA Cup curse count you out. You gotta stay the course, man. We gotta stay the course. Once again, we'll be back tomorrow as well. We probably do. I don't think I want to do a morning show. Yeah, I think I gotta talk to Maxine. I don't think we're gonna do a morning show. But we will be back for sure. Knicks Nocturnal, definitely. And hopefully there's a trade tomorrow. Listen, if there's a trade tomorrow, we're going to strike it up ASAP, early, and make sure we get to it, because there's got to be something, like something's got to give, bro. A trade, a firing, a replacement. I don't know. This team needs something, a meeting. Like, we better get news of something. I don't want to hear the, oh, yeah, you know, we got to play hard. And then Cat's over there, I'm frustrated. I don't know I don't want to hear that same old, same old. You know, ooh, wait a minute. Did J-Tap just say that? Did he just say raise that banner or the curse will continue? Oh my God. Oh my God, J-Tap. No. But the curse is real, and I really do believe that the NBA needs to do something about the scheduling, because it's a lot of pressure on the guys to have to compete directly right after they win the cup. And sometimes you might have a back-to-back. Like, we had a back-to-back right after the cup. Yeah, we got a day off. Is it a day off when you got to go fly from the West Coast back to the East Coast, then go play Indiana, then fly to home or drive to home, or however the hell you got home? It's a lot of traveling. Not to make no excuses. I'm not capping for these guys. They got to do better. You're a professional, so I don't give a damn about your $1 million excuses. Get it done. These teams are trying to tank. You think these teams trying to win? These teams trying to, you know who's coming in this draft? Shoot. I'm like, yo, we might have to tank. Now I'm joking. But seriously, like, you know, it's to a point where, you know, something's got to give. I need to see something by tomorrow. Big time salute to the super producer, Maxine in the building. Okay. I see you in the chat holding it down. Big time salute to all the channel mods, all the channel members. Yep. Wait, hold on. Damn, y'all going in right now. Oh man, y'all about to start a Discord war in there. We got some Discord people up in there talking about Melo jersey retirement. That's a whole nother loss. A whole nother topic, I mean. Dude. Man. Let me see. Oh man. Maxine, we good? Did I get everything out? I think we did good. Want to make sure I gave all the sponsors a light. Big time salute to everybody that's tapped in right now. My man HIM the Great, I see you. Yo, HIM, I'm gonna get you, by the way, man. Definitely gonna get you, yo. Definitely gonna get you in this Knicks Tape Madness Cup. But listen, man, I appreciate you guys for rocking out with me. We will be back tomorrow. I look forward to your calls and your continued conversation. And until next time, as always, no matter what, even as bad as it is, let's go Knicks.